Welcome back to Hydra Castle Labyrinth, the revengeancing against not having things. Previously, I found out that this dungeon is indeed Dungeon 3. Dungeon 2 is actually above us. But I'm going to take the long, scenic route instead, because I want more things. In fact, I cleaned out pretty much the left side of this dungeon, but there's one thing that's eluding me, and that aggravates me. I need to have it. I must. It fits in with my OCD pretty well. I need to have it. Whatever it is. It could be an old copy of a magazine. I don't care. It's in the treasure chest. I'm going to get it. I want a huge vault like Scrooge McDuck, just full of stuff. I need to have it all. It's right over here where the red bats and the poison jets were. Gotta go up from here. Into this room. This is such a fun room. Those things could petrify you. I don't want to find out what petrify does. Actually, I kinda do. Go ahead and petrify me. It does that! It turns you to stone and you can't move for a while. And you gotta struggle your way out of it. Luckily you get some invincibility frames when you do so. But just block them with your shield. If there's only an item that keeps that from happening, I wonder where I could find one of these items. I wonder if there's a ding indicating where items can be. That's why you don't attack them from the front. I mean, I could always use this thing, which gives me invincibility frames. Or I could grab the Gorgon Ring. The Gorgon Ring will make you immune to petrification. It says resist. It is resistant, no proof. You still take damage from it though, so don't do that. Use your boomerang instead. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The heck with petrification. You can just break the things. Now we can go to Dungeon 2. Now I feel satisfied. I have my Gorgon Ring now. And there's nothing else left on the left side of the level now. There's a bunch of stuff off to the right yet, but we need to make an obtuse way there. And there's some dungeons over there, so I might as well grab them as I'm going to the dungeons. It'll make things interesting for me, at least. Am I even going the right way? I hope I am. I think I'm going the right way. Therefore, I will assume I am. I don't even know why I need more ammo. It maxes out at 99. I don't need any more ammo in my day. I'm good on ammo. I could use some hearts, though. Do I even have the item in this room? Yes, I do. I have the gold gem. Items should be dropping better, but they're not, for some reason. It's mocking me, I know it is. Now it's working again, because I'm onto its tricks. Dungeon 2 should be somewhere around here. Oh, I'm going towards Dungeon 1, aren't I? I'm going completely the wrong way. Yeah, there's 2 ladders in this area here. There's another ladder off in this direction. Now I got my bearings. I can see my map today, so that's a good thing. I can't be as lost. Dungeon 2 is right next to the Hunter Shield. Check it out, bats! You know what dungeon we're going to today? The Bat Dungeon. It was called the Bat Key to the Bat Dungeon. We're going to be fighting things that are bat-related today. It's a good thing to get these little menaces out of the way early. There's 8 dungeons in this game. It's time to face dungeon number 2, the Bat Dungeon. The Bat Cave! Hey Batman, I'm home! I'm here to steal your bat stuff. I see you set up your bat spikes and your bat turrets. He knew I was coming. And I got a Batarang! Now I am the Batman! Ah, there's a thing here. I can't jump past this thing. I actually gotta solve this puzzle. That's mean! But luckily I have the blue scroll now, so I can do this. I could get hit by fireballs. That's what I could do. I can break thwomps now! Take that, thwomp. You don't belong in this game. What is this, Super Mario Hydra Castle Labyrinth? No, it's not. Don't give Nintendo any ideas, either. Actually, give Nintendo all the ideas you want, because that actually sounds pretty interesting. I want to see Mario do his Goomba Stomp on a Hydra. I should be using my charge attack! Yeah! It gives me invincibility frames that hit several times. It's great for those guys. And that gets me some treasure. And that's the first treasure I've ever found in a dungeon so far. Good for me. Sadly, these thwomps come back. And they do a lot of damage if they hit you, so I need to kill them. I must kill them. A Blu Coin! A Blu Coin. That's what it's pronounced now, Blu. I don't want to accept the fact that there's no E in there. The Blu Coin gives us a lift. We have to pay the toll lift to get over here. And these things, those platforms will break. Don't let them break on you. Also, just kill these guys. You want hearts, don't you? What do you mean you didn't take any damage? What do you mean I'm doing this game wrong? You shut up. Don't judge me. I'm going this way. It looks like a shortcut. It looks indeed like a shortcut. Take that, game. I collected too much of your stuff. I'm gonna make this dungeon look like a chump. Haha! I made it look like a chump. If we go off in this direction, this is where the ladder takes us. You don't want to kill all of those. Trust me on that. Just go the way I went. Get your double jump boots out. You did get them from the lava pit, right? And it's the Bat Boss! That's the most adorable looking bat I've ever seen. But now he's spitting fireballs at me. That irritates me. Here, have some boomerangs to defy logic. You can use the axe too, because it's great on flying creatures, but boomerang hits several times. Why wouldn't you use it? I mean, it's a little hard to aim it, but that's besides the point. Coming back down here, Batty. Use your tornado thing and die to boomerangs. I just realized something. This is the second game I've covered where boomerangs are pretty much the god weapon. Come on, Bat, I know you want to die. But look in your face means you want to die. Welcome, Boomerang is your lord and savior! And thus Giant Bat found religion. We get the gold... How do I pronounce that? Golgia? Golgia. The Golgia key. Well, at least we know where the Golgia dungeon is. I just don't know what a Golgia is. Am I even pronouncing that right? I don't even know. Do I really care? Not that much. I'm sure someone would bring it up to proper pronunciation and tell me I'm wrong, because this is the internet, and they like to do those things. So it's time to adventure back to Dungeon 3, where I started the video. It's one big circle now. Someone just came through the door, and I don't know who it is. That's the disadvantage of sitting right next to the entryway to your apartment, is you hear everyone's coming and going, even though you don't really need to. But it distracts you. Luckily, that was just my neighbors going upstairs. At least they gave me something to talk about. I mean, I looted all the treasure. What's left? Kill enemies? Yeah. Like I can't do that in other games. Metroidvania games are great. Until you need to go somewhere you've already been, because you realize that you have the stuff to go there and solve whatever's inside. Like having a key, and there's a treasure chest you couldn't open. It makes you kind of feel dumb. You should have gone to the other place first that had the key, and then you came back to this area. The first time, which isn't coming back at all. It's time for Dungeon 3! Let's knock out 2 dungeons today, why the heck not? Golgia's Ruins! It's a mystic place. Something tells me I'm going to have a lot of ghost adventures here in the Golgia Ruins. Okay, I'm just going to pronounce it Golgia, because Golgia just doesn't sound right. There's skeletons here! But also this dungeon is a little bit bigger. There's 2 different ways to go in this one. Now we're into proper dungeoneering. And there's those Gorgon things. It's a good thing I grabbed the Gorgon Ring, because then it just hurts me instead. And also, these ghosts are harassing me. I'm getting harassed by ghosts! Ammo, where are you going? That's not how walls work! Darn. I'm gonna need a way to open that door. Something tells me there's a boss down there. And also, we got these things! They surprise you by jumping out at you. Don't let them surprise you. Try and memorize their location if you can. Or just move very carefully, like I was doing. I didn't remember those guys were there. And I need a blue key, too! I'm going completely the wrong way. Unfortunately, my map does not cover dungeons, so I have to cover the dungeons blind and go off of memory. Of the last time I played this. Take that! I don't like turrets! I don't like thwomps either. These actually look more like thwimps because they're about the size of me, instead of being huge and angry. I need to head off in this direction, pretty much. Yeah, this is the way I need to go. I need keys. This dungeon cannot get enough of its keys. It has 2 keys more than it should. Why can't all dungeons be like the Dodo dungeon? I just walk in, and I murder the boss. That's it. That's all I had to do. But no, there are skeletons that do moonwalks and shoot bones at you. You have to appreciate the moonwalking bone skeletons. Alright, I'm taking care of you guys first. Because you're gonna make ammo phase into the Negaverse. And also, I gotta get rid of these things. I could block them, sure, but then I have to use the space they're occupying to jump. Which annoys me. You're annoying me! Stop annoying me right now! The player is annoyed. Alright, this should lead to a blue key. It better. It looks like there's a blue key in here somewhere. I wanted to break those. Why couldn't I break those? It makes a nice little alcove for me to break those. And you're getting an axe. Because I just don't like jumping and swinging at the same time. It's awkward. I love using boomerangs, though. This sounds like a ding. There's stuff in this dungeon. It's probably blue key stuff. Indeed it is. It's a blue key. Does it have any flavor text on the blue key? Opens a blue door. Okay, thank you. I thought it opens the red door. And a blue mechanism, even though Dungeons 2 mechanism that I put that coin in wasn't blue. And I also still have the coin. It didn't consume itself like normal adventure games do. It was still with me. I did like one of those old cartoons where you tied the string around the coin and you could pull it back out of the vending machine after you put it in. That's what I did. I'm a miser like that. Now I could go open a blue key. I hope you enjoyed these areas that I went through, and I'm now going through again for the 3rd time. It's nice to revisit Hydra Castle Labyrinth as you play Hydra Castle Labyrinth. Look at these guys, they're back. Didn't we have such a great time with these guys? I swung my sword and they died. So much fun to be had. Blue key, you're sending me somewhere that sends me down here. Thank you! I hope I don't have to backtrack the whole level. No, not really. But it's more backtracking than I would like to have, at least. I'm so irritated, I'm just gonna run in enemies now. And kill thwips. I'm calling them thwips. They're not thwomps. They're not thwompy enough to be thwomps. I'm having some deja vu right now. I don't know why. I mean, the music's great and all that. Pretty good. Considering indie games. They don't have to have impressive music, they just have to have an interesting gimmick, but impressive music helps. I said open. Thank you! That door didn't expect me to get the blue key so fast. I was a little bit too quick for him. Murder ghosts! It's the only thing to do in this game. Murder ghosts. That's the theme of this dungeon, is murdering ghosts. Oh boy, these guys. Gotta fake them out first. And that gets us the red key! You know what? I'm leaving it as a cliffhanger. That's right. What is a Golgia? We'll never know. We'll find out next time on Hydra Castle Labyrinth. Good night, folks.